Hello, accountability buddies. I'm Les, and this is another episode of Less is More Healthy, coming to you from another ride on vacation. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about is the difference a year makes, the difference 2 years makes, and the difference 3 years makes. So 3 years ago, I went in for blood work. My doctor was like, "You need to move or die." She used kinder words than that, but was basically like, if you don't start moving, if you don't change your diet and your exercise again back to what it was, you're shortening your life drastically. You're going to die far too young, and the last 10 years of your life will be miserable. Also, you're facing like starting to lose your toes and amputation due to issues with diabetes. No, I didn't have any of these issues yet. The very early stages with type 2 diabetes. But basically, I don't know what it was about the way she phrased it, like the idea of like move or die, that made it really hit home that I needed to start taking care of myself. I think also at that same time, a friend of mine was going through um, some severe complications due to unmanaged type 2 diabetes. He was having, kidney failure. He was really struggling with stuff. And then on top of it, I had family members who were newly diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Um, and I was also watching family members having to switch over to insulin and some really drastic medications. And for me, that was the wake up call I needed. I think everyone hits that wake up moment in their own time and makes changes as they can and what fits their lifestyle. And for me, I started walking. And when I first started walking, I could really only take the long route to work and then walk around the block. I had to bribe myself with a good cup of coffee on my way to work to get myself to take the long way to work. Fortunately, that worked, and I was, suddenly walking a mile and 2 miles and 3 miles before work, and it became something that I really enjoyed. And then, as I'm like hitting the 5 mile mark on weekends during my walks, I'm thinking maybe I could do something longer or faster. And I've always liked cycling, but when I started riding my bike, was it like a year and a half ago? This ride that I made today was a struggle. Um, I would get out here and I would be gasping for breath, and I'm sweating now, but not like I was then. Nothing nearly as bad as it was then. And seeing where I am now versus where I was a year ago really makes it hit home for me how much progress can be made in a year and 2 years and 3 years. My thought, like the thing that I'm thinking about right now is like, this slow, steady process is definitely making a huge difference in my life. And it's making me feel good. I feel great today because I am riding my bike. If I weren't riding my bike, where would I be today? Um, Certainly not out here enjoying the day in a quiet spot, except for the planes and helicopters and stuff. But I certainly would be gasping for air here. This ride out here features. It's not very long. It's like 2.5 miles, but it features some pretty steep hills. Today I rode up a hill that I don't think I would have been able to do last year, and I was able to do it this year in like the middle of my gearing, which is really a good indication to me that I'm making good progress in my health. And I was not only did I do it in a middle gear, I wasn't gasping for air at the top of that hill like I was last year or even the beginning of this year. My fitness has gotten so much better this year since I've been riding. Um, and it makes me really happy. It's kind of astounding to me how far my fitness levels have come since just the beginning of this year. So if I think back to like May, I don't know that I would have been able to do this same ride without gasping for air and being in a rough patch by the time I got here. But today, I'm here in this spot, and I was, my heart rate went right back down pretty quickly, and yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm feeling really good about it and feeling a little proud about where I am now. Yeah, my doctor's not as happy with the weight loss and all of that, but my blood sugars are really good. I'm just not losing weight the way my doctor would like to see me doing. But for me, it's never been about the weight loss. And I say this over and over and over again. Weight loss is happening because I'm changing my diet and I'm exercising more. And for me, my focus is always on feeling fit and healthier. And I'm feeling fit and I'm feeling healthier. And I've lost a little bit of weight. Well, I mean, I've lost 45 pounds total since I started this journey. Um, and that's not the focus, it's a result because my focus is on being fit and healthy. The more healthy I get, the better I feel, and the more I'm able to get out and do things. Like, I don't think I would have tried paddle boarding um, 2 years ago. Paddleboarding was not something that I would have even thought to try 2 years ago. That wasn't even on the radar. And this year I was like, let's get some paddle boards and test it out on the river. And we did. And it was fun. It's not my favorite thing, but it was fun. So yeah, these are, I'm able to do more now because of my bike. It sounds kind of drastic to say that my bike is saving my life, but it is in a way. I mean, it's drastically altering my life and my capability, my health, and my fitness. So maybe it's a little dramatic to say that this bike has saved my life, but it kind of has. Um, so anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at. Thinking about my bike saving my life, feeling much healthier than I was. My resting heart rate is drastically different than it used to be, and I feel really good about that. I feel really proud about all of these things, and I'm super happy with where I'm at now versus where I was 2 years ago and 3 years ago. Um, Feeling really proud about the progress that I've made, and looking forward to where I'll be next year. Um, which was never a thought that I had before, is like, where am I going to be next year with this journey? It wasn't a thought. And here I am thinking about, well, what am I going to do next year? How much further along will I be next year? I think that's a good spot to be. That's a good thought process to be having, as I'm changing my fitness levels. But with that, I'm gonna go ride my bike. I think you should go ride your bike, or go for a walk around your block. Whatever gets you out there, whatever gets you moving, go do it, and enjoy it. Whatever you enjoy, do that. Whatever's gonna get you out there moving, do it. Remember, I started on this journey just walking around my block, and there's got to be something that you can do to introduce movement into your life that will make you want to do it and continue to do it. Anyway, thank you for being here. I hope this helps you in some way. I hope this helps hold you accountable. It's helping me hold myself accountable. And yeah, I feel really good about that. And I'll see you next time. Thanks and bye.